Be honest. When was the last time you read a full page without reaching for your phone? Or watched a whole video without speeding it up or opening a second tab halfway through? If you cannot remember, you are not broken and you are definitely not alone. A few years ago, I could sit and focus on one thing for hours. Then, slowly, that just stopped working. I would sit down to work, and within 30 seconds my hand was already reaching for my phone. No decision. Just reflex. I told myself I was just tired, or busy, or getting older. None of that was the real reason. The truth is, my focus had been quietly taken from me, and I had handed it over without noticing. Your ability to focus is not a personality trait. It is a skill, and like any skill, it can be wrecked. But here is the good news. If it can be wrecked, it can also be rebuilt. So in this video, 2 things. First, why your focus broke. Then, the boring, practical way to get it back. No apps to download. No miracle morning routine. Just a clear look at what happened and what actually works. Stick with me to the end, because the last fix is the one almost nobody is willing to do. First, let's talk about why this happened. And it starts with one chemical. Dopamine. People think dopamine is the pleasure chemical. It isn't, really. It is the wanting chemical. It is the little voice that says, more, next, something new. It is what makes you chase. For most of history, getting that hit took real effort. You had to hunt, build, search, or work for it. Now, it takes a thumb. One swipe, and a brand new hit of novelty appears, instantly, endlessly. Your brain was simply never built for that. It is running ancient software in a world designed to exploit it. Every notification, every feed, every autoplay is engineered by very smart people to grab exactly that wanting reflex. And it works. You are not weak. You are up against billion-dollar machines built to hold your attention. So the first thing to understand is this. Losing your focus was not a personal failure. It was the predictable result. But understanding the trap is exactly how you start climbing out of it. Here is the second thing that broke. You forgot how to be bored. Think about it. When is the last time you stood in a line or waited and just did nothing? Every empty second now gets instantly filled. The phone comes out before boredom can even arrive. That sounds harmless. It is not. Boredom is where your mind used to wander, think, and connect ideas. It is where creativity quietly happens. It is your brain's natural rest state. By never being bored, you never let your brain rest. You keep it sprinting all day, every day. And a brain that never rests slowly loses its ability to settle on anything at all. You trained yourself to need constant input. So now, the moment things go quiet, you panic and reach for noise. The third thing that wrecked your focus is something you probably think of as a strength. Multitasking. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Your brain cannot actually do 2 demanding things at once. What it really does is switch, rapidly, back and forth, and every switch has a hidden cost. Each time you jump tasks, your brain has to reload, refocus, and remember where it was. That takes energy and time. Do that a few hundred times a day, and you end up exhausted, having finished almost nothing. Worse, you train your brain that this jittery, jumping state is normal. So deep, single focus starts to feel wrong. That is the real damage. Not just lost time, but a mind that has forgotten how to go deep. So that is the why. Hijacked wanting, no boredom, and constant switching. Now, the part you actually came for. The fix. Before the steps, one honest warning. None of these are exciting. That is exactly why they work. You did not lose your focus in a day, so you will not rebuild it in a day either. This is slow, boring repair. But do these, and within a few weeks, you will feel your mind come back online. Let's start. Fix 1. Let yourself be bored again, on purpose. This is the foundation. If you only do one thing from this video, make it this one. Start tiny. When you wait in a line, just wait. Leave the phone in your pocket and stare at the wall. Eat a meal looking at nothing. Take a walk with no headphones. Let the silence feel awkward. At first, this will feel almost painful. Your hand will itch for the phone. That itch is the addiction talking. Sit with it anyway. Every time you resist, you are teaching your brain that it can survive a quiet moment. And slowly, something strange comes back. Your thoughts start to wander again. Ideas show up out of nowhere. That is your mind waking back up. You are not killing time. You are giving your brain room to breathe. Protect boredom like it is valuable. Because for your focus, it genuinely is. Fix 2. Do one thing at a time, all the way to done. This is the direct opposite of the multitasking that broke you. And it feels slow on purpose. Pick one task. Close every other tab. Put the phone in another room. Then work only on that. When the urge to switch shows up, and it will, just notice it and gently come back. That returning is the whole exercise. Every time you bring your attention back, you're doing a tiny rep for your focus muscle. Finish the one thing before you start the next. Let your brain feel what completion actually feels like again. It will feel uncomfortable, even slow. That discomfort is not a problem. It is your focus coming back. Boring, single-minded focus beats busy, scattered chaos every single time. By an embarrassing margin. Fix 3. Give your brain a phone-free first hour. How you start your morning sets the speed of your whole mind for the day. Grab the phone first thing, and you start the day already reacting, already scattered, already behind. Give yourself even 30 quiet minutes first, and you start calm, clear, and actually in control. The trick is simple. Charge your phone across the room overnight, so reaching it takes real effort. Then fill that first hour with anything slow. Water, a stretch, a walk, 10 quiet pages of a book. You're showing your brain that the day can begin without a flood of noise. That one habit changes everything downstream. Protect the start of your day, and you protect your focus for all the hours that follow. Fix 4. Train with focus sprints. You would not try to run a marathon on day 1. So do not expect 3 hours of deep focus either. Start with 25 minutes. One task, a timer, no phone, no tabs. Just that until it rings. When it rings, stop. Stand up, stretch. Look out a window for 5 minutes. Then go again. That break is not cheating. Rest is part of the training. The sprint and the pause work together. As it gets easier, stretch the sprints longer. 30 minutes. 45. Slowly, like adding weight. Within a couple of weeks, you will shock yourself by sitting with one hard thing far longer than you could before. Focus is a muscle. Sprints are how you lift. And like any muscle, it grows only when you actually use it. So stop waiting to feel focused. Set a timer and build it, one boring sprint at a time. Fix 5. Go on a dopamine diet. Cut your cheap, fast inputs on purpose. If your brain gets a flood of fast hits all day, slow focus will always feel boring by comparison. So you lower the noise. Pick one day or even one morning and cut the fast stuff out completely. No endless scrolling. No quick videos. No jumping app to app just to feel something. It will feel restless and empty at first. Let it. You are resetting how much stimulation your brain expects. After a while, something quiet happens. Simple things start to feel interesting again. A book holds you. A conversation feels rich. Your brain remembers that calm can be enough. You do not have to live like a monk. You just have to stop drowning your brain in cheap hits all day long. Fix 6. Write down the 3 things that actually matter the night before. A scattered mind is often just an overloaded one. 20 open tasks means your focus has nowhere to land. So you shrink it. Not 20 things. 3. The 3 that would make tomorrow a genuine win. Now you wake up already knowing where to point your attention. No standing there, deciding, leaking focus before you start. Finish those 3, and the day counts, no matter what chaos shows up around them. A clear, short list is a quiet act of focus. You decide what matters, before the noise decides for you. 3 things. Written down. The night before. Simple, boring, and quietly powerful. And fix 7, the one almost nobody is willing to do. Protect your sleep. You can do every other fix perfectly, and a tired brain will still wreck them all. Focus runs on energy, and energy runs on sleep. There is no clever hack around that. Same bedtime every night. Phone out of the room. Let the last hour of your day be slow and dim. Guard your sleep like it is the most important habit you own. Because for your focus, it absolutely is. So, let's bring it together. Your focus broke for real reasons. Hijacked wanting, no boredom, constant switching. And you rebuild it with 7 boring fixes. Be bored on purpose. One thing at a time. A phone-free first hour. Focus sprints. A dopamine diet. 3 things written the night before. And sleep you actually protect. Notice that not one of these is exciting. That is the point. Focus is rebuilt quietly, boringly, on purpose. And please, do not try all 7 tomorrow. That is just panic wearing a costume. Pick one. Start there. Your attention is the most valuable thing you own. Almost everything is built to take it. Taking it back is quietly powerful. If this helped, do me one small favor and hit subscribe. It genuinely helps the channel more than you would think. And tell me in the comments which fix you're starting with. I read them all. See you in the next one.